What's up, everyone? This is Shakir Ramsey from RamseySpeaks.com. I'm here with a very good friend and colleague of mine, Mark Simmons, managing partner and co-founder of Mixed Digital. Mark is a outstanding industry veteran in the digital marketing space. He has over 10 years of experience. He's worked with very illustrious clients such as Four Seasons Hotels and Resorts, Duke University, as well as SAP. His work has branched out into social media analytics as well as mobile marketing, and he's a very proud family man. We are very happy to have him here. Mark, my first question to you is, what problem do you see in the marketplace, or what problem did you see in the marketplace to start your marketing firm, and how does your firm solve those problems?
One of the main problems that drove us to starting our own company was coming from the large agency world. We saw some complacency in the marketplace. We also saw a one-dimensional approach where firms would just focus in on just search or just social. The lack of interaction between the two channels was really the problem that led us to our social search hybrid agency approach, where we look at the impact one channel has on another through analytics, and we're able to determine how to best use each channel to its fullest potential, benefiting the campaigns as a whole. So as we use that approach, we're able to let the data tell the story, using that data to benefit the client's performance helps them excel. And that's all the clients worry about, is the bottom line, and that's what we're able to help them improve upon.
Mark, what is the coolest thing that search engine optimization is about?
I think you're the first person to actually ask me what's cool about search engine optimization. I think that the best way to answer that is that you, with good execution, you can impact the results for your clients. You can take a client from nothingness, from not ranking anywhere, to being ranked in the top 10, to being a contender, and to being competitive on target keywords. SEO and brand reputation management are another cool feature that you can think about that channel. It's very important that you're able to control what we call the search engine real estate on the results pages. You want to monopolize it as much as possible. So by using search engine optimization and good tactics, you're able to organically get listed high. You add in good paid search, good social media, and then you really have a number of listings that are showing your brand in a positive light.
Mark, given the length of your time in this space, I'm sure you've seen people come and go, and I'm sure you've noticed the trend of an overwhelming gap between minorities in the technology sector when it comes to senior officer roles. What do you think needs to happen in order to reverse this trend?
Certainly. I think it all boils down to education and really supporting education more aggressively. Too much money has been taken away from the education sector. Not to get too political, but basically, if you don't value your teachers and you don't educate the youth, you're going to have a lack of talent in the workplace. And disproportionately in low-income areas that happen to be minority, that's where you see that gap occur. Fortunately, through the finances of my family and the availability of financial aid, I was able to go to Duke University and succeed, as well as a lot of my classmates, who have gone on to the top business schools in the country, and they have the skills that these companies want. So we've all been fortunate in that regard to be able to afford the education, and now with education's cost getting to be astronomical, not only on the undergraduate level for a lot of private schools, but on the graduate level, that I feel like that gap is going to either continue to be as far apart as it is, or it's going to start to increase. So if there's nothing done in terms of supporting education, making it easier for students to get loans and to finance the high cost of education, I don't see a change in what we're seeing as reality right now.
So there you have it, folks. Thanks, Mark. A movie once said that the most resilient parasite is an idea. And I firmly believe in order for that parasite to spread like a contagion, you have to employ digital networks, digital marketing, SEO marketing, which Mark has spent a lot of his career doing. Um, in order to close this gap, this ugly gap in representation for minorities within the technology sector, as Mark pointed out, there has to be an infusion of resources within the education system. That's the only way that trend is going to reverse. Hopefully, there are some out there that will see this and see our efforts to close that gap from an educational and leadership standpoint. But at the end of the day, our school systems have to make that investment in these areas of underrepresentation. We thank Mark for being with us. We thank him for his expertise and insight within digital marketing. We thank you at RamseySpeaks.com. Until next time, take care.
Thanks for having me.